Hello, everybody. Well, it's been a while, huh? Yeah, I know. Well, I had so much going on. My camera broke, so I had to figure out how to get that fixed and find some time. I had a lot of family stuff going on. My back was out again. Oh, man, so much happening. Anyway, I finally had some time to do another one here. This is from Hanna Karlzon's Summer Nights coloring book. So this is it's a really nice, really great coloring book. If you don't have a copy, you can get it on Amazon. I'll put a link down on the bottom for you. I was going to see if I grabbed it so you could see what it looks like here. This is what it looks like in case you don't know what it looks like there. This is it. It's a really great book. So it's from that. And so what I did is I did it a little different because I did this when my camera was broken. So I did it on this here. So the way I did it is I did it in a step-by-step, a really cool step-by-step guide. So it says, you know, how I based it, and then how I shaded it. And it's like literal step by step by step by step, one step at a time. So it's pretty cool. It's 2 pages. So it shows you every little color I use, step by step, how I did the backgrounds, you know, everything. So it's like a little step-by-step guide here for you, okay? Shows you all the colors and everything else. So it's really cool. Now, but I did want to show you a couple little things on it here, just to kind of give you an idea on a little technique here. So let me just show you a little flower here, okay? So when you get this, you're going to kind of understand. So this one here is I based the flower in sky blue light. So let's come a little closer here so I can show you here how I do this, okay? So when you get this here, let me show you a little technique, okay? So when you do a flower here, the way I do it is I take this base first, okay, and I just kind of throw the color in there, and I just kind of go in kind of like little circles, you know, just kind of throw it in there, not really caring so much because I'm going to show you why. I'm going to be blending it and smushing all the colors together, okay? So I just want to get the wax, the actual pigment onto the paper. Okay, I'm just using your basic copy paper, you know, your regular copy paper that you get for your printer, you know. So I just put on a nice, kind of like a thick coat of there because I want to have a nice, good base of wax on here to work with. Okay, so there you go. So now I just kind of put that on here. Okay. Then, that was sky blue light. Then I'm going to take another color here. And I'm going to kind of blend that out. You'll get all the colors on that worksheet. And the worksheet you can get on, now if you're a patron, you go to my Patreon and you get it for free. If you're not a patron, you can get it on Etsy. Just download it from Etsy, from my Etsy store, okay? I got all the colors, everything, step by step. So, see how I'm just kind of laying the color in. And then I want to have some on the top for a little shadow underneath here, see? So I'm just kind of going along the edge here. Just so I could come like right along the edge. I'll give it some oomph on the edge. See that? Okay, then I'm going to take my darker shade, and with the darker shade, I'm going to lay that down in here. Okay, and then I'm going to just kind of blend that up in here. See how I'm just kind of blending it, and I'm not really caring too much about, you know, how I'm doing it, but I am kind of, you know, making sure I get enough pigment down in here, and then I'm using a little bit lighter strokes as I come up in here just to make it easier when I'm blending it. And I'll show you what I mean when I'm blending it. You'll see what I'm talking about. I just want to make sure I get the wax, the pigment in here. Just get in here. Get in here. Alright. Alright, and then I want to come over here too and get some goodness. You got to get some goodness over here. Alright. And again, I'm just kind of coming around. Okay, and I'm coming around here. Okay, all right, now I'm going to take the very lightest color that I had, okay, and now I'm going to push really, really hard, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to start smushing and moving all that color around to get that really cool blend, and what it does is it moves all the color around. Okay, now this way I want to come down, so I'm going the direction of the flower. See how I'm just moving it around, moving it around? See, and it just moves all the color around, see? It's almost like paint. You could just kind of, see, you just push hard to see how it's moving it all. Just go, make sure you just go the direction of the flower. See that? And it just gives it really cool. And then if you see little streaks and you don't like them, you could just kind of go little circles if you want. See? And then just like this. See? See that? See how it blends that in really nice? And then if you want to add a little bit, let's say you want to, you know, put in, maybe you want it a little darker, and here you can come back in. Okay, and you could come back in. You could add more if you want. Okay. You can add more. Let's say you want it a little bit more, and then come back in again. Start from the middle and then just kind of blend, or you could start from here and just, you'll get the feel of it the more of these that you do, of how the color starts to push down into itself. See? And then that's how, and then you blend it, and it makes it look like a really natural, kind of a washed out blend, you know, where it's really, really, I don't know, it just makes the petals look really kind of soft and blended into each other, and kind of like a watercolory, really nice soft petal. And you can go back in and you can add it darker if you want it darker, and you can just kind of play around with it. And then if you want more, you know, let's say you want more here, and you come back in, take your pencil again, and then and just keep going around like this in circles, and just keep blending it. See, and just blend it like so. Hey, there you go. There's a little trick for you, okay? So I show you all the colors that I used to do this, and you could do this technique. This technique works really, really great for flowers. There you go. And you could do the same thing when you do the background too. When you do the background, you could do it the same way. You know, you would just take your blue, because this is the same color you would do for your background. You would take your blue, like so. Okay, and you would just kind of come around here, you know, and you would make it darker, because you want the sides where everything hits, how do you say it? Where it's going against something is where it's going to be darker, but then as it gets to the middle, you make it kind of a little bit lighter, like this, and then you're going to take another color, and then you're just going to kind of mix the other colors in together, and then you just do the same thing, and you're just going to blend it all together. See that? And just blend it all in. See? And just blend that all in, and then you would just blend that out. But of course, I did that in a wide. You know, I mean, you would do it obviously nicer. You would bring that out further, and then, you know, make it nice. You know, you wouldn't have it that, you would bring this color out a little bit further. You know, bring everything however you would want this change to go from dark, you know, maybe you make it go from dark here and then maybe lighter here and then really light here. And then I've actually put even some yellow along the edge over here. And you'll get all the information on my thing. So, but yeah, so that was a little technique for you, okay? So all this is on my Etsy, and if you want to become a patron, you will get them for free, okay? So thank you very much, and I'm going to be working on another one here from Romantic Country next, the Romantic Country book. So thank you guys so much for being patient with me, and I'm so sorry, but you know, sometimes life just happens, you know what I mean? But everything is back on track now, so I love you guys so much. Ciao. Thank you. Bye.